For more than 2 centuries, the Manila Galleons crossed the Pacific carrying silver, silk, and stories. But the hands that built those ships are rarely remembered. This is the story of Cavite and the Filipino shipbuilders who shaped one of the longest trade routes in history. The galleon trade connected Asia and the Americas from 1565 to 1815. It moved wealth, people, and ideas across the world. When records list Manila as the origin of a galleon, they did not mean only the city. They also meant the construction yard inside Manila Bay, especially the shipyards of Cavite, where the vessels were actually built and repaired. Cavite was the heart of Spanish shipbuilding in the Philippines, a naval base and a community shaped by tides, timber, and labor. Spanish documents describe it as indispensable, a place where thousands of workers constructed and maintained the ships that crossed the Pacific each year. Historians like William Henry Scott documented what the archives reveal. Filipino carpenters, caulkers, riggers, sawyers, and master builders formed the backbone of galleon construction. Spanish officials admitted it openly. Without Filipino labor, no galleon could sail. These workers blended indigenous boat-building traditions with European techniques. They shaped massive hulls from tropical hardwoods and repaired ships damaged by storms, worms, and war. Their knowledge kept the Pacific route alive. This was more than technical skill. It was generational memory, fathers teaching sons, communities living by the rhythm of the shipyard. The work was dangerous and the hours long, yet the pride was real. Cavitigos knew the world sailed on ships they built. From this constant contact between Spanish officials and local workers, a unique pidgin language emerged, Cavite Chabacano. It blended Spanish vocabulary with Tagalog grammar and local expressions. It is not the same as the Chabacano of Zamboanga. Sadly, Cavite Chabacano is now endangered, spoken by only a small number of elders. So why is this story rarely told? Maybe because colonial narratives focus on governors and galleons, not workers. Maybe because the Pacific is remembered as a route, not a relationship. Or maybe because the people who built the ships left few written records. But their legacy remains in Cavite's coastline, in the archives, and in every map that traces a line from Manila to Acapulco. Maybe the Pacific was never just a highway between empires. Maybe it was a bridge built by hands that history forgot. And remembering those hands brings us closer to understanding the world they helped create.